Well, welcome back to another episode of Co-Operatives. This is Burtis. I'm playing Day of the Tentacle. It's a point-and-click RPG from way back in the day. Clearly, it's a LucasArts game. I played it a lot when I was a kid. This is the remastered version, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's just one of those games that I played ceaselessly for God knows how many years, and I loved it as a kid. This is with the new remastered graphics. Already, I can tell you that it looks very aesthetically the same. And now we got a little choking bird. Oh man, that's sad. Look at all that pollution. So sad. Get my tentacle bros. I don't remember the names. But anyway, as it goes, the green tentacle is the good tentacle. He's the friendly, you know, helpful buddy. He's good friends with Bernard. They both like metal. And then you've got purple tentacle, who
nonsense.
I guess that is their names, green and purple tentacle. But yeah, purple tentacle is just kind of an evil douche. But I'm sure the game will explain that a little bit better than I am right now. God, this voice is so sinister. It's like watching like a 90s cartoon show. The animation could be better. Clearly could be better. My guy could grow arms. Yeah, I never fully understood how exactly he just spontaneously grows arms, but I'll take it. Oh. Yeah. Look at those little arms. So cute. Tentacles on his tentacle. He can take on the world? My God. He's a madman. I think. I don't want to assume his gender.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
But anyway, this was a LucasArts game. I played a lot of these point-and-click games when I was growing up / learning computers. Starting back with like DOS games, I really liked point-and-clicks. I mean, they were simple, I didn't have to type shit. It was just one of those fun ones. And a lot of the ones I played had like really witty jokes and played kind of fun visual pranks. But yeah, they were just nice. I like LucasArts a little bit more than I like Sierra, just because Sierra games tend to kill you if you do things wrong. LucasArts just give you kind of smart-ass remarks. Dr. Fred, the mad scientist who will kill the tentacles.
I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now, I know that I must go back to the mansion.
So yeah, Bernard's our de facto leader. He's the simple, kind of nerdy... If I had to like call him anything now, I'd probably call him a Tumblr warrior. That's probably mean, but, you know, he's definitely on the social justice side of this. But yeah, this is actually a sequel to a game called Maniac Mansion. It's another LucasArts like point-and-click game where you played most of these characters, I think. I know you played Bernard for sure. And you had to go inside and... I think you were rescuing a kidnapped friend? I'm not entirely sure about that one. It was much harder than this. But if I'm not mistaken, this one actually contains a simple remake of that same game. We'll see. Oh man, the animation music for this is just so fun. Although, these credit sequences taking a little while. But I guess that's something you don't really see at the beginning of games anymore, is the credit sequence. Ron Baldwin. Let's rid of the other Baldwins. I don't know where exactly geographically this game is supposed to take place. Because these look like desert mountains. Maybe it takes place on Endor. You know, pre-getting attacked by stormtroopers. Do we check what's on Alderaan before it gets blown up? You know, we just ran over some chickens. And there's our Maniac Mansion right there. The creepy woman who blinked at us just now. Winked.
Okay,
Winked.
we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
Also known as being a
What are
lazy
we
shit.
looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If
Oh,
I
guys.
wait, I don't get to test the drums.
I think you guys are gonna miss the
If I
events.
know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Oh yeah, happy daylight savings, guys. Got a lot of bright, sunshiny day going on. Even though I'm recording this late at night. Pick up everything. Excuse me. Look at this Swiss bank
Gee,
account.
Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
That's sad. Push the drawer. Who will be gone? Yeah, I'll pick that up.
Boy, the Edisons are a spectacularly
Yeah,
ugly
Fred
family.
Edison. You're not wrong. Oh, look at the Darth Vader calendar. That's suddenly relevant
Best
again.
not mess with it. Always make sure they get your good side.
In case you're arrested, right, Bernard? I can open this. Yeah. But I'm not the one who opens that safe. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. No. No. Okay, let's leave. Yeah, I would pick up this gun, but I need a crowbar, I believe, to get it. Hoagie's up there, so I think that's all I can get right now. We'll just go ahead and open the grandfather clock
Aha! A
and
secret
head down to
passage.
the secret
This is all
lair.
too easy.
Isn't that right, Bernard? And there we go. That's how we learn Bernard is the smart man you think he is.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
I think
Seen
Laverne
any tentacles?
is just probably the epitome of my...
What's a
She probably is what I
tentacle?
am, actually.
Oh,
She's smart,
just
but she has
something
no way
I
to
whipped
express
up
that.
in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you
I
told
actually
us
don't
that.
like the remastered graphics.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid.
Who are you saying isn't that stupid? How dare you underestimate
Did
me?
you say, Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard. Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world. Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Of course, now you
He's
remember
incredibly
Bernard.
evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Yeah, go Green. You get him. Keep him from doing the evil shit.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Leaping
Fred.
lab rats.
What
How did you
have
get down here,
done
Dr.
this
Fred?
time, you meddling milk toast?
Milk toast.
Now
Your whip.
Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity.
I'm gonna enslave your humanity,
Whoops.
Bernard.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna help.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it.
In the
Yesterday.
past. Oh, yesterday. Got it.
Through the time machine.
Haha. This makes perfect sense.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold,
All of them are locked
children,
up in these
the
chronojons.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Make it
Have
there
any people
alive.
ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not.
Of course not.
It's never been
This is
tested.
the first time I've ever tried it on people.
Makes perfect sense. Mad scientist, 3D electrode thingy, weird helicopter biz on top of the time machine. I mean, I guess I don't know how time machine works, but it certainly seems more like magic than science.
Well, I'll be.
I like that they gave him windows, though. That's a good
Bernard,
touch.
float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
That's only a little bit of a dated reference.
What could it all mean?
What are you kids watching Woodstock, Illinois?
No, I don't want to
Google it.
know.
The old purple tentacle. That's not foreshadowing at all, is it?
We may not live to see yesterday.
That's a
I'm sure
very
Dr.
prophetic
Fred wouldn't
words,
have done
Hoagie.
this if it weren't safe.
Hoagie, Bernard, and
After
the
all,
bird.
he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Imitation diamond, also known as glass.
Oh.
Go Bernard. Go Laverne. Go Sir Hoagie. Yeah, he's riding the wave. Cool. The old outhouse. Good man, Hoagie. Nicely done, Laverne. Wedgie. Good job, Bernard. Though that plot joke will make less
Cheap
sense later.
mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
A real
they
diamond?
My dials say that the largest specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then
And
all your buddies have to
the audio
do
in
is
this
plug in
does
their
not
respective
really sound as
chronojons
flowy
and-
as I remember.
Plug them in?
Welcome to the
Where is
90s.
Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Good question.
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we gonna get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans.
Plans.
They're in
Always
this house
find the
somewhere.
plans.
Now what am I going to do?
Good job,
I
nerd.
think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2,
Say
word.
well.
Step 3,
Get out of my house.
let's get cracking.
Yeah, let's go, Bernard. I don't have control yet. There we go. Alright, well, now let's start moving around. Yeah.
Maybe I put them upstairs.
Well,
That's
thanks.
got to be it. Upstairs.
Good job. Let's look at this paper.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only... I've got the plans.
You just
We
went upstairs,
have
you
to flash
shit.
them to Hoagie.
Yeah.
How did you get over there?
Thanks, Bernard. So you get it.
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You know. Just make sure that we go upstairs instead of checking where the designs clearly are. Yeah, so
You really
can
flushed
flush
them.
things, and it goes to either of the chronogens,
Yes.
depending who picks it up first.
Down the toilet.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense
No,
because,
through
you know,
time.
statistically, like, somebody in the past could, like, pick it up, and
Using the
historically they would
highly
always have picked it up
sophisticated
first, but
time flux hydronic vortex chamber
whatever.
I've installed in each chronogen,
But, like,
you
once
can
they go into
flash
that
more
hole,
inanimate objects to each other through
yeah,
time.
they go into this time portal, but it can only be done with inanimate objects, and since Bernard was hiding out in there,
Small
we have to
inanimate
question whether or not
objects
he's
to each
alive or
other through
dead.
time.
Hello?
job,
Dr.
Laverne.
Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Yeah, go, Hoagie. So as a kid, this took me a
great.
really
I'm
long
stuck in
time
colonial
to
times,
figure all this shit
Tentacle
out.
taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie! Come
Hoagie.
over here! It's your old pal, Dr. Fred!
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great grandfather. He'll know what to do.
Yeah.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogen.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good job.
Good boy. Does
gonna
he
get
have
this
any
shit done.
experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't
mean-
he pass out?
He was
Well,
passed
he was
out.
already passed out when it happened.
Time for me
Oh,
to save
man.
the world, I guess.
Good job, Hoagie. So now with this menu, I can switch between characters. I've got a can opener and my patent application. Oh, that's the main menu. And I'm back in the game. Okay, cool. Let's look at the ad-house.
Grody.
Alright, well, let's see if we can get these patent applications to somebody. We're gonna head up over here where we're gonna meet a famous historical figure. That's right, folks, Mr. Ben Franklin.
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
The inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A
A
scientist?
scientist?
He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one.
Aw, man. Gonna jab the old man.
Washington and Jefferson picked his inn of all places to write our Constitution.
Oh yeah, that's another key plot of this.
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered? Ha!
You know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on with Tesla and the fact that he's arguably a much better scientist when it comes to electricity. But you know, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man.
I could use a little power myself for my time machine.
It's a little
There will
power.
be power enough for all in time. There aren't any time machines yet anyway. That's next summer's project.
Oh yeah, go Ben. You make that time machine. You're gonna make that time machine good.
I wonder what Red would say about that.
I wonder what Red would say about that.
Who cares about that crackpot?
So, where's this Red guy at?
Down in his secret lab, of course, neglecting
Neglecting
his
his
guests.
guests. You know, this just reminds me that,
Aren't you the $100 guy?
like a week or so ago,
The
I got a new
$100
neighbor
guy, not bad.
who decided to speak to me about their kid's illness, and started going into all these things about like electro frequencies, just kind of making her kid real sick, and that she's a firm believer that no one should have Wi-Fi because
I need
the
Red
kid
to
has
help me save
Wi-Fi
humanity.
sickness.
So he's a
So that's a
missionary
thing.
now, eh?
It's not really a
Well,
thing, but
why
they think
not?
it's a thing.
Can't be any worse at that
That's-
than he is at inventing.
That's just sad. But I have to believe that that's all Ben Franklin's fault.
What's so bad about Red?
What can you say about a guy who spent the last 4 years perfecting a left-handed hammer? He's insane.
Yeah, as a
And he
left-handed
steals other
person,
people's
left-handed
inventions,
hammer
too,
sounds
before they
pretty
can even
intensely
apply
cool.
for the patent. Not that I'm bitter.
Well,
Hey, just a
see
little
ya.
bitter, Ben.
Carry on.
Anyway, that was mostly unimportant, but we'll come back to him when he's more relevant to us. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get these plans to... Oh, meanwhile...
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
That seems sensible.
Please, this is serious business.
You're right.
That's... I mean, that seems like it would have been important at some point. Oh, a carriage. Let's look at this carriage.
It's totally covered with crud.
I feel like we should just paint Wash Me on it. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's look inside here.
It's closed.
Open the mailbox. Look at the letter.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Now, I'm pretty sure that's for Ben Franklin, but I think we actually give it to one of the Edisons. Just go through that door. Let's go meet the Founding Fathers. here we got John Hancock.
Yo.
Wow, that mouth sync.
Hello?
Are you petrified of public speaking?
No. I'm freezing.
Well, why don't you put a coat on?
I'm wearing a coat, you nitwit. I've even got this blanket which makes me itch, and I'm still freezing.
Still freezing.
What are you guys doing in here?
So yeah, we got John Hancock and
We're writing
Thomas Jefferson just hanging out, writing the Constitution.
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft, you'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Yeah, that's right, he's a wimp.
Got a motor, dude.
You have a what?
What? And then we'll come over here and meet George Washington.
Excuse me. Yes?
Yes.
Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife,
Mrs. Washington.
Does Mrs. Washington know you wear so much makeup?
One must wear makeup when one receives the phenomenal amount of media attention that I do. It's quite likely that I'll be president soon, you know.
Oh yeah, some makeup makes the
Do you think
people
I should
love
be
you.
the ecology president or the education president?
I think ecology is very important.
Yes, of course, but what really matters is which one sounds better.
Do you really have wooden teeth?
As a matter of fact, I do make use of artificial teeth. I find them to be far superior to the ordinary enamel variety.
Wow, what do you brush them with?
I use a toothbrush, much like everyone else, and a bit of wood polish, of course.
Huh. Wood. Doesn't that taste awful?
Doesn't that taste awful?
Not if you take them out first.
Don't you have a problem with splinters?
I've been to war, boy. No one who's heard the thunder of musket fire, smelled the sulphur from a cannon blast, and felt the fear in the hearts of his comrades is going to be bothered by a little thing like, oh, blast it.
Well,
I gotta go now. Alright, well, I'd say that's pretty good for first episode. You get to meet our founding fathers. You get to, you know, see where the Edison family comes from a little bit. You got to meet the cast, except for Laverne. But, you know, we'll get to her later. So yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Bye.